What's up, YouTube? I'm back. Please like and subscribe. I wanted to talk about Kevin Samuels' video today. The first one I ever saw kind of changed me in the way I thought about myself. I see myself as a lot more valuable than I used to. And it all started with this video. Please like and subscribe. Sorry, my phone's bugging. Please like and subscribe. I need to get to 50 subscribers so I can start going live. That's my next goal. I'm at 10. Help a brother out. Please like and subscribe. Here we go. The 6 principles to a high value man.
Number 1, in order to be a high value man, it starts with money. Again, like it or not, I didn't put the 6-figure thing out there. It's been with us since the mid 80s, and like it or not, that's where this whole thing starts. You can't be high value and homeless, so you have to make a certain amount of money, and the line is roughly at $10,000 a month adjusted for Atlanta dollars. If you live in San Francisco, LA, New York City, where the cost of living is higher than 100%, you need to adjust it. So $10,000 a month gets the starting point off for high value. Don't shoot them at
10 grand a month starts it. And that's just in normal cities. If you live in cities like San Francisco, Atlanta, Miami, New York, Los Angeles, that number is probably more 18 to 20.
Messenger, I'm just giving you what the world gave me. Number 2, that money needs to be made over a length of time, i.e. performance. And that's roughly about 5 years. And about the 3-year mark, you're kind of starting to scratch the surface. Why does it need to be 5 years? Well, because guys, it's a matter of consistency and stability. Look in the NFL, the NBA, anybody can have a great season, but having a great season does not automatically mean you're going to the Hall of Fame. They want to see consistent numbers over a period of time.
That's the biggest lesson I've learned in business, guys, is consistency. You got to be consistent. You got to show up every day. That's when I tell especially black people that want to open up a smoke shop that they got to show up for 24 months, 7 days a week. And I don't give a fuck when your fucking girls are going to Vegas or when your homies are going wherever. Your ass has to be behind this counter if you want to make some money. Because people won't come if they don't think you're open or if they think you're not going to be there. So consistency and time. I've been in business since 2012. It's 2022. It's 10 years that I've been doing what I'm doing. I own 2 brick and mortar smoke shops.
You know how this works, just like I do in business. You can't be a one-hit wonder or have up here and down there. Consistency, performance over a length of time. That's why that 5-year mark is so important. Like I said, around 3 years, you're starting to scratch the surface, but at 5 years, people can pretty much count on you to say.
I'll say it again. I own retail stores. If I'm not consistently there, people won't come.
This person understands and knows how to get it done. Number 3 is group acceptance. Like it or not, guys, high value man is like a fraternity. It's like a club, a secret society. And high value men know other high value men. They welcome him into the group. They know what it takes to be there. They know what it takes to get in there. And high value men, group acceptance is supremely important. Guys, secret societies, fraternities, organizations have always been with us. And you know how this just works in just general interaction. Guys that just make their own secret society or club, but it doesn't matter as much as somebody says that group is important. Guys, this is about separation. High value men tend to huddle around other high value men.
Birds of a feather flock together. Pretty simple. High value men aren't going to hang out with people that aren't high value because they don't have time. We don't think the same. We don't talk the same. We don't go to the same places. It doesn't make us better than anybody. We just do things different.
For reasons I'm going to go into a little bit later, but group acceptance is another critical component of being a high value man. Why is group acceptance so important? Because the next part, a network. You have to have a network of other high value men and others. This is another stumbling block for a lot of guys, for a lot of people, because they may have the money, even the length of time. They may look like they fit the group, but if they don't even have any other high value contacts or a network, a group of others, that person's going to be looked at with a side eye. Think of it like this. If you're sitting at the table with 10 high value men, and each of these 10 men has 50 contacts, that's 500 contacts, and you sit at the table and you have twice as much money as any other man on there, but you have 0 contacts. What can you effectively get done other than throw money at it? These other men can make phone calls, exert influence, move things to get things done, and you can only do what? You can only do what?
So what he's saying is you got to know people to get things done. You can have all the money in the world, but if you can't call somebody to help you put that money in action, to network, your network is your net worth. I'm sure that's what he's going to say here in a second. Your network is your net worth. Sorry, Kevin, I stepped on your toes. You can't do anything with your money if you don't have any help and if you're not useful to the group.
Offer money and potentially feed off that network of contact. One thing high value men know and understand, that time is what's important. And building a network that actually works for you is extremely important. In some areas, it's called a book of business. A book of business can make you successful here, here, and here. Your contacts, your network is your net worth. You've heard this before, so you cannot
Your network is your net worth. You can have all the money in the world. If you don't have anybody to help you move it around and do things, then you're just a dude with money in a shoebox or a bank account.
Estimate how important having a network of high value men and other people is to your status as a high value man. After the network, we got to have the visibility. Guys, your income and your position has to be LinkedIn level. Think of it like this. This person says they're the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. This person is head of thoracic surgery at Johns Hopkins. This person is VP of Mergers and Acquisitions at Bank of America. And then someone says, hi, I'm an entrepreneur. 3 of those 4 people, at a glance, we can pretty much estimate who they are, what they do, and their relative importance in the overall socioeconomic structure.
So what he's saying is there's a group of men in a place, and some of them can say, I work for this company, I work for that company, I'm in this position at this company. And then you got another dude saying, I'm just an entrepreneur. Well, what the fuck does that mean? What's your title? What do you do? I can say, I own Blown Glass Gifts in Brighton, Colorado and Fort Morgan, Colorado. I can say that because it's at a LinkedIn level. It's a brick and mortar business that's been there for 5 years. I meet people all the time that tell me they own a business and they're an entrepreneur. Come to find out they sell wigs or candles or whatever and have no employees, 0 employees. So I don't know how that helps the community.
4th person, more information is needed. There's not enough visibility, not enough transparency. To be a high value man, it needs to be at a glance. Again, your position and your income. Guys, you may have a lot of money, but if it's coming from sketchy areas, no one can kind of understand where it's coming from, that does not give other high value men or even the public any kind of real confidence that you are who you say you are. Again, guys, it's about the market. It's what the market, the world is thinking. They got to know at a glance that you are a high value man. And the 6th part is probably my...
Right now, you can go into the Colorado Secretary of State and you can find my name under Blown Glass Gifts as the owner. That quick. The police had to do it when my wife robbed the store and she was saying she owned it. They went down to Secretary of State, they saw her name wasn't on the business license, and they arrested her.
Favorite part, guys, a high value man is useful to others and the group. A lot of times you hear people say, I don't want to be used, I don't want to be used. No, I want to be used. Why? Because that means I'm useful. High value men are in demand and useful. Their presence is felt when they're there, and their absence is felt when they're gone.
What's the point of being high value if nobody can use it? If you're not helping anyone, if you're not doing anything to make your life or your people's lives or your communities better, what are you doing? You're not high value.
That is how you know you're really a high value man. How you can move things, your ability to influence things, and that is your relative usefulness. In economics, it's called utils. How useful are you to the group? Again, there's no high value homeless, neither are there any high value loners. If you have all these resources, all this stuff, but it's all hoarded for your own selfish ends and no one can benefit from your money, your network, or anything you have, how valuable are you to the group, to the world, to other people? That's what this comes down to. High value men are in demand and useful to other people. As I said at the beginning, high value is all the rage, all the buzz right now. I didn't make it, but I want to clarify what I mean when I'm talking about it. The 6 basic principles of being a high value man, and that by no means is the end of it. Each individual person, after that 6 basic things there, they maybe put other things on top of it. They may have religious concerns, personal motivations, but those 6 core things need to.
So that's it, guys. Those are the 6 principles by Kevin Samuels of a high value man. What do you think? Like and subscribe. Please comment. Are you a high value man? Do you want to be a high value man? Does it matter to you? Do you think you have to be one? Who knows? I think it's a personal definition and a personal decision where you want to be on that scale in life. I got to get going. I got kids at my door. They're like pounding on the window. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves, guys.